You need to go pay some bills.
You have no idea what's going on in the world. You're like sheltered.
For example, if you needed a pair of clippers.
About earthquakes.
Will save your life here. Trust me.
Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of How We Made It in Japan.
Please make sure you subscribe to our channel and follow us on Instagram at How We Made It in Japan.
So I have been living in Japan for almost 7 years now, and I have to admit there are many things that I miss from home.
Oh yes. For me, I miss toothpaste and barbecue sauce the most.
Toothpaste?
yeah, toothpaste with like fluoride in it. Yeah, fluoride-based toothpaste, I'll say that.
It took a few years, but I have now found a few things or places to substitute my needs and wants from back home.
Unfortunately for me, I've just given up. But I do have some things that I use in my everyday life in Japan that I wouldn't necessarily need back home that I'm quite thankful to have. So I do have some certain things that are very Japan-centric that have become my best friend. So this will be your best friend when you live in Japan.
Google Translate will be your best friend when you come to Japan, especially for those who aren't fluent in the language or are just coming here to travel. For example, my father came here for about a month and he knows no Japanese. So he always had Google Translate and he just clicks on the camera option, which you just hover over the text that you want to translate, and you can translate it to any language. It might not be perfect, but you know, at least you get a general idea of what's happening, and I think it definitely will help anyone.
The application Prep will be your best friend when you come to Japan. This application will give you notices about earthquakes, and as somebody who doesn't really experience earthquakes in my home country, this application has really helped me feel safe. You can also register the people that you're living with. You can talk to each other and put everything into the app. The app also will tell you about storms like typhoons, and if you're close to the coast, it will warn for tsunamis. It will also tell you, for example, if the weather is really heavy, if it's raining heavy, and give you suggestions.
Your iPhone will be your best friend when you come to Japan because that's your only contact with the world. Your friends, your family are overseas. The latest news and music, you have no idea what's going on in the world. You're like sheltered. So it's very important to keep up to date.
iHerb is my best friend here in Japan. So finding very simple organic products can be really difficult here, especially if you can't read all of the kanji. But yeah, I can find anything from deodorant. Deodorant is so difficult to find here for foreigners.
Don't get me started.
Yeah, it's like good deodorant.
Yes.
So I use iHerb for practically anything and everything. Amazon is great, but iHerb has more products for like beauty and health, and most of it's organic, I believe, right?
Yeah, I love iHerb.
The convenience stores will be your best friend when you come to Japan because you can buy daily necessities whenever you want.
Your iPhone will be your best friend, or your smartphone will be your best friend due to the fact that you will use it as a translator or dictionary. That's the word I was looking for. And roads here don't have street signs on them, so you will be using Google a lot.
I think that one of your best friends when you're going to be in Japan is going to be, it's going to surprise you, but the convenience stores. You can get a pretty good little sandwich or some fried chicken, or let's just say you need to go pay some bills. You can do that at the convenience store. Pretty much anything you really need, you can just take care of there. It's really much better than any experience I've had going to such a store back in the United States. Like, they really make a point that the convenience stores are going to be really darn convenient.
Amazon, you know, it'll take care of you. You know, you can search in English. You can do your payment processing in English if you need to. Have it delivered to you. You know, there's a lot of products it may be hard for you to find it in regular stores that you may be used to using. You know, like stateside. For example, if you needed a pair of clippers to do your you can can get clippers on Amazon real quick.
For me, one of the biggest things when I first came to Japan was finding the trains and navigating the train system, especially in Tokyo. Yeah, so now for me it's not any specific product, but just Japanese train route services, whether it be an application or a website, but those were my best friend. They're still my best friend because not only do they tell me which train to take, they also let me know what time the train is coming. Because in Tokyo, trains come maybe every 3 minutes, every 5 or 6 minutes. But if you're in the Inaka, if you're out in the countryside, that's every 15 minutes, maybe every half an hour, or maybe every hour.
Yes.
So while it's good to know where you're going, it's also good to know when you need to get there by.
Do you use Hyperdia?
I don't use Hyperdia. I do recommend Hyperdia. I use Japan Train Route Finder. I think it's the name of the website. I think it's just called like Jordan.com. And I've been using that one since like 2009. So I'm very loyal.
Big Macs will become your best friend in Japan because you can't eat sushi every day. You just can't.
Having a Japanese friend will be your best friend when in Japan. Believe me, having someone who is Japanese, who can speak Japanese, who is fluent, who understands the culture will help you to assimilate and understand things much better, help with the transactions that you can't understand as a non-native speaker of Japanese. Trust me, having someone who is Japanese in your corner will save your life here. Trust me.
Kabikita will be your best friend when you come to Japan because it destroys black mold, which can sometimes form in your apartment, especially during the rainy season.
A train transfer app will be very, very important for you here. I use Norikai Anai because it's a Japanese one, and like all the transfers and if you take a bus or something like that are very clear.
A transportation IC card will be your best friend when you come to Japan because it's one of the few times in Japan where you can skip using cash, especially when you take a bus, you have to prepare coins.
Thank you for watching another episode of How We Made It in Japan.
Once again, please do not forget to like and subscribe and comment below. If you really like this video, please give it a thumbs up, hit that like button.
Yes.
And also, please let us know, what are your recommendations for life in Japan? What are your best friends out here? We would like to hear, because maybe we could use them.
Yes, definitely. Let's help each other out.
Yes, yes, yes.
See you guys next time.
Bye-bye.
Okay.
All right.